more space. Something like a fire capital. It gives them more time to really see how Aubrey is playing the neutral and see like, all right, this is where she's approaching. This is where she's kind of fading back. Where does she want to go high? Where does she want to go low? But moving on to the next set here, we got Musiq versus Lunar. This is gonna be a fun set. We got Clairen versus Maypul. We got another Maypul on deck here, but one of the higher level Clairens we got here in Tri-State.
Yeah, got a pretty few of them, and it seems like every other bracket it is one of them, one of the Tri-State Clairens like making a run. At Supernova, it was Musiq to top 6. At Collision, Nard in top 8. Like, it's a pretty solid place if you want to play a lot of Sword Cat. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, perhaps the controller may not be working. Perhaps there might be a problem. Yeah, Lunar is like, bro, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I've ever since I started using my GC Ultimate, I've also hit the bro. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's just sometimes you gotta finagle it a little bit. You gotta just blow on the USB port, plug it in just right. No, this is a tough one. Lunar has been always like really good in Rivals 2, was really good in Rivals 1 as well. Played some Maypul and some Clairen, not Clairen, and some Rano in Rivals 1, so is much more of in that thought process of like normal centric type of offense. And lo and behold, Maypul's got some good normals, but they can be kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Open to reversal off of CC, off of just simple parries, off of just like shield and like wave dash out of shield punish. If you're not centering that offense at low percent around exactly forward air, and we see how grounded Musiq is playing. He wants to make sure he can find those quick counter pokes. Lunar trying to get him out of that percent.
Yeah, I think both of these players are very good examples of people who pilot their characters very well with their normals and how they play like with their, not really the special game. I feel like one of Musiq's big things is like, they're the baby dash tilt, baby dash jab style. Like, with Lunar, I feel like a lot of times when I watch him play, he's very good, like you were saying, he's very good with his grounded normals, very how he picks his tilts, where he picks his approaches, like off the ground, whereas I feel like a lot of Maples may be going for funky seed setups or side B whatevers or some nonsense. Lunar plays a very honest, I guess to put it, Maypul. In the same vein, Musiq plays, going for a nice little jab usually there, but that's just confirmed at that point. Musiq plays a very honest, like, I'm gonna just baby dash jab tip you 4 times, and I know you're screaming into your headset right now, but I'm gonna do it a 5th because I know it's gonna hit.
Yeah, like if baby dash jab is like so obvious, do something to stop it, like type 05, like, and it's hard. Like it's hard to engage Clairen on her terms like that in those like direct forward-facing ranges. Lunar trying to spice it up with a lot of these like plat drop aerials. Even still, you're dealing with Clairen's range first and foremost, and then hopefully not dropping in combos once you get that big up throw. Tough hit there for Lunar.
Ooh, we're gonna pick it up real quick again, kind of push Musiq towards the ledge here. But yeah, I feel a big agree there, where I feel like kind of the big name in the game here for this matchup is very deep neutral beat. Oh, it looks so cool when it's not happening to you, I gotta say.
Yeah. It's so flashy, but when you're on that side when you're on the sticks and you just have to watch yourself sit there, you're like, oh man.
Oh, I hate this part, except when I love this part. But it's me, I hate this part. Oh, but right there, look, right there, just showing off the baby dash, just showing no fear, pushing Lunar to the absolute depths here. Nice little bear to put her deep off stage. Gonna get sneaked by Maypul, very good at kind of sneaking by tight with the edge guard. Gonna get the down strong optimist tag, very good option to push super far off stage.
Some solid behind sour spot down tilt push just out of the way of these tipper jab spacings. Another F tilt.
Oh, very nice. Oh, very. Oh no! It was so clean too. I wanted to gas him up so hard.
That's tough. That's tough.
I can't say I'm surprised because me and Lunar played like a couple weeks ago at this point. I think between the two of us, we ST'd maybe like 12 stocks away. It was really funny. But getting into this game too, Lunar, not one to really let those things shake him up, though. He's a very solid player. He kind of, has his little, like, huff moments, but, very quickly to bounce back and kind of play super solid. And right here, pushing Musiq right there, like, not showing any fear to kind of set up his edge guard. But very quickly, Musiq turning it around.
Low recoveries against Clairen down tilt.
Ooh.
Sometimes that's just how it goes. Burning through resources so
They
quick.
have a controller issue here. Yep.
Another one?
If he's using a GCC Ultimate, some of the cores I've heard, mine included, a funky, so maybe that. But I think he was holding an Xbox controller, if I remember from player cam correctly. Definitely some hardware technical difficulties going on here.
Lunar's definitely a player that uses. I don't remember if it's like an Xbox controller or like some sort of like enhanced, but it reads as an Xbox controller. But it's definitely like a USB.
Bingo bongo, 14 million. I could program the thing to input my tag ass controller.
Yeah.
Something's going on with Lunar's controller.
Yeah. We can even hear it, like the disconnect, reconnect type shenanigans. Oh, there he goes.
He might just be going to get a replacement or something else.
Yeah, new cable.
Unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't shake him up too hard and rile him poorly for the set, but
absolutely. Shout outs to the coat that Musiq was wearing though. That was a nice coat.
I didn't see. I missed. Piccolo, I did not see the drip. Please hit the stand again.
We'll get a peek at it once we get back to the player cams. But this is Rivals of Aether, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great game where you could use any controller you want.
Yeah, you just gotta finagle it a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes you need to swap it out. Sometimes you need one of these things. Sometimes you need one of these things. I don't know.
Like
what it's the hows it's the do's it's.
Yeah. Sometimes you just find that USB-C cable that just always is so reliable and it's so good, and then you lose it, and then you're stuck trying to find another one.
I gotta hit the corner store USB Type C. Come on, man. I can't be playing for money with that.
Oh, 7-Eleven doesn't carry Type C's. That's crazy.
Seems like buttons are being pushed. Things might be working.
This time for sure.
The jacket is indeed hard as hell. I've now properly seen the fit. Thank you, Piccolo. It does go hard though, but these are gonna go right back in. Okay, this seems like gonna give game one to Musiq. Yeah, they did play game one here. So that's I quickly learned the mistake of, oh, we have to restart the best of 5. Oh wait, we didn't take the right step. All right, we have to restart again. Shit. Shoot. Yeah, I gotta quickly reset the best of 5 back into Musiq's favor here.
Counterpick the same stages. Game doesn't track the stock count. Fire capo it is, and just making sure.
Musiq looking like he's gonna be a homie and just, bro, let's just rerun it, because it seems like that stock might have happened because the controller disconnect. So I think Musiq is gonna just like hold me in it and be like, you know what, bro, let's just start over, being too fresh. So very quickly though, being like, you know what, that first stock might have been a mistake, but I'm gonna show you I could have got it just as quickly.
Yeah, the position was still earned by Musiq, losing out on the extra attempt at recovering, but it was still certainly fine play for Musiq in all facets. And so that dash, run up, down tilt jab, down tilt dash. Instantly, Clairen says, "This space is mine."
Ooh, mixes it up, baits out the angle down, and quickly flicks it back up and catches the overhead recovery. But ooh, nice pair might take it. Simple ledge guard here. Ooh, nice little down tilt to pop up.
Find that quick launcher, force Musiq into a very deep recovery route, but saving the jump the entire time. Just a dagger in that attempted edge guard. Nair fair, and that's going to do it.
Very solid. Lunar is playing still just as confidently, very showing that controller mishap wouldn't shake him up in the slightest. He's on old reliable. Got picked up in the backpack.
Dash and shoot. Oh, okay. With the setup of finding Nair on grounded there. ledge dash there.
With Lunar, he keeps like overshooting these low percent recovery situations he finds a little bit by hair too many times. I feel like that first fair he found, that shot out. Oh, we're gonna snag the ledge. Nice read on the ledge recovery. And all of a sudden, I'll stop talking. They're the ones playing right now.
Yeah, it's those type of moments that are so devastating, and probably the key argument to every player that doesn't like ledge hogging as a mechanic. It's like, oh, I can do everything right and just lose for it. It's like, well, recover better. Like, that's part of it. The game's still going up until the stock is gone.
Oh, no, not the special bubble.
That's not done until it says game partner. You gotta keep playing until it's over. Over very quickly. This never-ending edge guard. Oh, I don't know. I want to say he was looking for a dare, but kind of bailed out last second and found the side B. Now kind of just packing on as much percent as he can.
Jabs another back throw. Wanted the quick up tilt. There's those free position off of baby dashes. Baby dash jab is such a menace for players that are as fine executionally. And then you mix in the dash attacks for cross-up plays. It can be so devastating. 153, but never count any character out. There's so many Hail Mary plays that Maypul especially can go for. A quick fair can just end the game. Needs to find the moment to take it. Back air from ledge into a mark. Could be huge.
Oh, big turnaround. This could be exactly what you're saying. That big turnaround. All with a fair revert. Trevor!
Reverse fair. The worst timing. Fierce food. Oh my god, we're sending it. Okay. Back throw into the quick pitfall fair one. Got close. Got scary.
You know, Musiq kind of had that like, geez. Definitely see a little bit of fear, desperation coming out in some of those swings. Last second, I was like, all right, I gotta lock in. I gotta go for my, my grab here. Finds the poor Diaz back throw as the bear. For game 3, we're gonna go over to the rock shot. Oh, could be a quick stop right there. Tries to read the air dodge, almost. Very nice recovery from Musiq there to get that next stage. But Lunar right back into the punish here.
I like these rising bears from ledge, but Musiq just feels so confident in like delaying his recovery over and over and over again.
Yeah, Musiq showing he isn't afraid to kind of like go deep and really look at what option Lunar is trying to pick to go with these edge guards. And right there, kind of anticipating to see that Lunar sometimes makes a mixed up himself and goes super deep with his bears. Right there finds a nice little wrap down, throw him into damage zone for that first stock. And already Rockwall working out for Lunar here.
Now we're back to total percentages.
Nice side boot here.
Oh, hello. What? That jump read?
Something's being pushed here. What is, you know what? We're fine, and we're back. It's like it never happened. Musiq kind of stuck in the corner here while both players, I think, kind of asking, what just happened there? I think the orb of confusion got flicked on in the venue for a split second, and both players are kind of just remembering how to play the game after it got turned back off.
Just reloading and like getting used to the tempo, getting used to the pace of play. Especially in this game, Lunar's getting all the right hits for this game. I mean, there was a couple of times you called it out yesterday, just the last game spoon, seeing Lunar get all the reverse hits that he really doesn't want, or like, oh, that was the late hit of Nair, not the strong hit, so it doesn't send the right way. Like those type of moments are brutal. These type of moments feel a little bit better when you're up 3 stocks to 1.
Yeah, no, I think Lunar is also really finding Musiq's tempo here with his recoveries. He's kind of really recognizing, like, okay, really, if I just kind of rinse, repeat my ledge regrabs and do these initial bears from ledge, once I know he has to commit to that uppy, it's really paying off dividends here. He's finding those early bear repairs, those early bear nairs that have really gotten a lot of LG stocks. And right here, knowing that at these low percent stuff, he kind of afford to go super deep and try and get those early stocks, and then when he gets Musiq to these mid-high percents, that's when he kind of pulls back into his fair rinse with there, a nice deep neutral B from Musiq and saying, I'm not going down without a fight. We could push this to a 3-0, brother. You could be shaking my hand in 5 seconds.
Oh, especially with these special pummels, you cannot be missing these. That's the only pummel that is dangerous on Clairen.
Moving on the Nair, and right there finds the bear there again. Very nice. Very, very good from Lunar. Showing it was a little scary, you know, that last stock, but quickly found his comfort zone on the ledge and pushed hard for it.
Yeah, Lunar really trying to weaponize that rising bear, like invincible bear from ledge. It's so powerful. It covers so much space, and whether you get the first, second, fastball, no fastball, doesn't matter. You can confirm off of it if you play your cards right. The second time, certainly the charm there for Lunar, though it's dangerous every time. Musiq having very, very toned up confirms off of ledge with these tipper down tilts. Maximized off.
Yeah, I think Musiq's choice of stage here of go down delta is very, very appropriate for his style of play. I think, you know, consider, I guess, a neutral stage, a very neutral starter. Right there, finding an early kill off the side there. You know, this stage, you know, you have a lot of off speed to move around with, but once you're in that blast zone, you really get pushed into it very quickly.
Yeah, it's so dangerous to DI out, but you have to DI out in order to get away from Clairen or Maypul's confirmed, especially off stage.
Oh, no fear with that. You know, Musiq taking a note from Lunar's song from last game of being like, you know what, I know these edge guards just as well as you could do them to me, so let's see how you like it, bud.
Lunar needs to maximize some of his positioning. Hello.
Musiq wanted to looking
I
for
mean-
blood on that one.
I mean, like, I get it.
I know, you gotta let your opponent know, like, look, I'm like that sometimes. I'm crazy, I'll let it rip. You want to do your fair fairs? I'll do my bear dares. Like, I got first 10 combos on lock. A very nice, solid confirm there from Lunar, recognizing he caught the hit with his tether line.
Oh, no. Missing the dash grab, or getting the dash grab as opposed to the, like, walk forward grab is brutal, because that's the way that Maypul beats CC. You find a, or at least the optimal one. No way.
Oh,
78?
oh, get it off my screen. I hate it again. I'm back on hating it.
Are you kidding me? I mean, there was no purple, so there was, I guess, Dan/Trevor